Can you do a natural color makeup tutorial for beginners? And can and will. Now, when I first read this comment, I was assuming that you meant like natural color eyeshadow tutorial. But since I haven't done a updated base routine in a little while, y'all gonna get it all right here in this video. Yes, this gonna be a semi-detailed video because I don't want to make it too long. But yeah, lock in. Let's go. First things first, clean your skin. Yeah, y'all been trying to put makeup on top of dirty skin? No, clean your skin. Get you a good toner. Specifically this one, because this one is real good. Rose toner. Holy grail. If you know, you know. Okay, I already did my brows off camera because I literally just gave you a brow tutorial, so there's no need to repeat that. Now, I like to start with my eyes first. You can start however you want to start, but that's how I like to start, so yeah. Now, since we're doing a natural makeup look, we're literally just going to do a one color eye that's close to your skin tone, because in my opinion, that's what a natural look is. So you can take a concealer or a eyeshadow base that's close. Yeah, so we're going to take eyeshadow base or a concealer that's close to your skin color and put that all over your lid, and you're going to blend that bad boy out. And then once that's nice and blended, you want to get an eyeshadow that's close to your skin tone or a little bit darker. I like to go a little bit darker. I like to use my bronzer palette, honestly, and use that color because I just like a little bronzy eye. That's just me. And just pack that bad boy on there. Just pack it on there. Like that nice old. Love me some tap of the brown. Now, once it's all in there, you want to just make sure to blend out those edges so it's kind of seamless. You know, you don't want it to just look like you packed it on there. And that is pretty much it for the eyes. You see how it's like my skin complexion but bronzy? Yeah, be careful if you go a little bit darker though, because it's going to give a little bit of a smoky eye, and you want to make sure you blend that properly. Now moving on to face. Now I know we canceled Elf, but this is my holy grail, y'all. I cannot, like, I live for this primer. I'm sorry. Shoot me, just shoot me. Rub that primer all into your skin. Make sure you get everywhere because that's going to make it tacky. Excuse my dog, he being rude. Now we're going to go in with foundation. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible. I like to mix it with my Juvias place because this is a tad bit dark for me. So I'm going to mix it with a foundation that's a little bit lighter. We're going to place our foundation right here and right here. That's it. Now we're going to take our contour, and I love this curve case. Yes, ma'am. You're going to go up in there, get you a good dark shade. About 2 shades darker than you. Boom. 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 Now at this point, I like to get my setting spray. Setting spray, yes. Oh, Jesus. And blend. I like to blend my contour first. Then my foundation. I hate the undertone of this foundation, but we're gonna make it work. It's more golden. I'm more red. Okay. That's how I like to do it, yes. Then we're gonna color correct just a bit. I only really color correct under my eyes because they're a little bit dark, just a little bit. I don't really color correct too many other places because I do full coverage foundation, so I usually don't need to color correct. Now you want to let your color corrector dry just a little bit. The more you let it dry, the more full coverage it'll be, just like your concealer. Now we're going to go into blush, and again we're going to go back with that curve case, and I'm going to use this coral color because there's just something about orange peachy tones on melanin skin that I love, so we're just going to pack that in there, blush that out right quick. Crazy thing about it is I used to hate blush, y'all. I used to hate it bad, but now I literally live. And I know it look crazy right now, but I promise you it's going to blend seamlessly. Now onto concealer. If I was wearing this makeup outside, normally I would use my color case under my eyes because when I say this thing don't move, it don't move, okay? But since I'm not going out, we're going to just tap into our Tower 28 concealer. And this color is really not so far from my skin tone, probably like a shade or two lighter. And that's what we want for more natural look. So yeah, you're going to place that right under your eyes. Like that. A little bit right there. A little bit right there. A little bit right there. A little triangle. Like that, like that. I like to place some right here. On my chin, chinny chin chin. And a little bit above my lips. Okay. Back again with the setting spray. Let that dry and then blend that bad boy out. I usually save my eyes for last because again, the longer you let it dry, the more coverage. And then you're going to bring that down, like right over that blush. You see how that just blends effortlessly? Now time for setting powder. Again, if I was wearing this makeup outside, I would be using my good stuff, which is my Laura Mercier or my one size. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using this kimchi. And this is really good too. Now, since we're trying to do a natural look and we don't want it to look too like beat, I guess, I'm going to go in with my setting powder. My setting brush. Dip it in the powder. Tap that off. And just tap it in the areas I put my concealer on. Just to give it a blur and matte finish. You see the difference? Yeah. Now we're going to go back in with bronzer just to bring some warmth back into that skin. Yeah, you see that? We're gonna go back in with that setting spray. Let that dry. Pop you on some lashes, some liner, and some lips, and we'll be back. Oh, one more thing. Let's add some highlighter. How can we forget? Love me some highlighter. Just put that on them cheekbones. A little bit on that nose. A little bit on that bridge. Yeah. Okay, so this was the final look. Little lash, little liner, little mascara, little lip. And this is like my most natural look. I'm not going to hold you. Like, a natural look to me is still not natural because I still give full beat. But I hope this helped you out, girly.